Welcome back to The Quiet Part Out Loud. I'm Nuvyn.
And I'm Alex.
Sometimes I feel like we do this so often. I'm like, say your name, don't say I'm Alex. Oh shoot, no, I'm Nuvyn. Today we want to talk about social media, addiction, attention, the persistent and parental responsibility. Mm-hmm. And I have a certain rather strong opinion about that. It's hard as a parent to control your children's, your teenagers' use of technology when in fact I'm on it all the time, right? Like our work days don't end when you get home. So I'm like on my phone, I'm on the iPad, I'm on the computer, I'm occasionally scrolling. And so meanwhile, I'm looking over at my son on his iPad and I'm like, oh, I should tell him to get off that. But I actually need him to stay on it for like another 20 minutes because then I'm almost done sending this email, right?
Yeah. Well, I'm in a slightly different position where my kids are very little and we're only just entering this device conversation. And the parent, whatever it's called, parent union at the school has initiated this petition. It's not really a petition. It's like you sign in to delay giving a device to your child. And so we're just in like these hopeful, maybe naive years where we're not going to give our kids a device until I think they want it to be 14 or 16. Mm-hmm. But still the kids want, can you Google this for me? And I also think technical literacy is important. So if we're not giving them a device, how are they learning these skills that they really will need as an adult in the world we live in?
Right.
So
I think there's a difference between being competent and technically literate and being like consumed by social media. And I have to say, it surprises me how parents give in easily to, well, my friend has Instagram.
Yeah.
And, when we were growing up, it was like, well, if your friend jumped off the cliff, would you? Like, I literally remember my parents saying that because they still then held a firm, fast, like, no. Like, usually when I was growing up, it was more around like, well, so-and-so can be home at 1 a.m. So how come I can't be home at 1 a.m.? Usually had to do with the curfew.
Yeah, we have trauma from our childhood about being left out.
Right? Yes, exactly. But now all of their friends have it. And I'm like, you guys, what happened to saying no? Mm-hmm. No, you can't have it. When Lucas wanted it, I made him write a report on like the benefits and the risks of social media and how it was important for him to have access to like Instagram and TikTok and what was he going to do with it. And then he had to we watched like the social, it was on Netflix. I can't remember what it was called now, but it's kind of like a documentary about like the risks of social media in youth. And I said to Ellie, because she's been asking for Instagram, and I'm like, no, not till you write the report. And she hasn't done it, so she's not getting it.
I'm going to steal this parenting tactic from you where like, if you want something, you have to do a presentation.
Yes,
please.
They do it all the time. You want a horse? You want dinner? Come on.
You want dinner? Yeah. 10-slide PowerPoint presentation.
Totally. I make them pitch for like a vacation, for anything, right? Then they put some thought into what they're asking for and why they want it and what they would do with their time and all of that stuff. But I would say I'm probably stricter than many of my friends and who have kids of similar ages. And I have to say I'm disappointed in the school's monitoring of social media because in September, remember there was this, no phones in the classroom.
Yes.
That lasted for about like 2 weeks.
No.
Seriously. And, my kids will text me during the day. They're like, yeah, no one really enforces that.
Yep.
Their primary mode of communication with like school clubs is Instagram. So that was one of the reasons why Lucas had to get Instagram, was so that he could then also update the like school pep rally Instagram account. And I'm like, I thought we were in this together. Mm-hmm. I thought we were like, we know the risks. And as parents, we're in it together.
Yeah.
But I feel like an outsider.
It is very difficult to navigate because everyone has their own parenting approach and everyone gives in easier and we don't actually know the answer, right? Like I will just take your advice when your kids are grown up about how that worked.
Or not.
Yeah,
I
did
still
it work?
say no.
I think no too. And I think, these platforms were built for them to be addictive, and they were not built to keep kids safe. So we're just opening up this Pandora's box to our kids that we don't actually know the answer to.
Yeah. Well, tell us what you think, right? This is an ever-evolving conversation, and I'm curious what other perspectives and what other tips and tricks there are out there that help to limit or guide or support your kids in their journey. And we didn't grow up with this, right? No. So this is all new territory for us. Yeah. And I think we are doing as best we can, but I do have to check myself and be like, wait, it's hard for me to tell them to stop scrolling if I'm looking at random videos of...
My kids have started saying, hey, can we put our phones down?
Really?
It's really embarrassing.
Yeah. Mommy, get off your phone.
Get off your phone. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Noted, right? we could all take a step back from that for a while.
Yeah.
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 Well, thanks so much for joining us. We're always interested to hear your perspective here on The Quiet Part Out Loud. The Quiet Part Out Loud is produced by Access Connects and brought to you by... Oh, wait, is there a sponsorship opportunity there? Learn more at accessconnects.com.